Hello, parents. I'm Dr. Siddharth from Ankara Hospital, Pune. And today we're going to have a quick discussion about complementary feeding. So what does this mean? Complementary feeding का मतलब है कि जब after 5 or 6 months of exclusive breastfeeding, when we are going to start actual solid meals. Okay. So to begin with, ये weaning नहीं बोला जाता है. Often we used to call it weaning, but उसका मतलब लगता था कि चालू करने से हम दूध कम करने वाले. Remember, we're going to complement mother's milk, and therefore it is called complementary feeding. We are going to very well continue breastfeeding 1 साल तक. So it's important that we practice responsive feeding. इसका मतलब क्या है? Whenever the baby is there, force feeding नहीं करने का. There should be no distraction. Okay, there's no TV for sure, no screen time during this time. It's important जब hungry रहते हैं तभी हम feed करें. There's a little point in सुबह उठने के बाद दूध पिला के उसके बाद feeding करेंगे तो they're not very interested. Look for those feeding cues. These feeding times are times of patience and love. उनके साथ spend करना है time, बात करना है, keep good eye-to-eye contact. All of this is very important. They should not start having an aversion for feeding. They should be very comfortable when that environment should be given so that they're comfortable with feeding. So let's look at some basic principles. क्या क्या करना है? Number one, hygiene is very important. This is the first time you're moving away from breastfeeding, and therefore it's important that आप अच्छी तरह से हाथ अच्छी तरह धो के you should start preparing the food. That's very important. Now, when to start? So usually exclusive breastfeeding 6 months बोलते हैं, but remember babies are often ready by 4 or even 5 months. And usually around 4 or 5 months आप देखेंगे their hunger pan increases. बार बार उठते रहते हैं. And therefore it's a good idea to start feeding as early as about 5 months. So that is when you can start. Now, so how many meals? So to begin with, you start off with about 2 meals, and by 6 months you should have reached 3 meals. So that is with respect to how many कितने meals देना है. Now कितना देना है, that's another next question. So कितना देना है बोलेंगे तो the rough principle, of course people will say that जितना बच्चे को चाहिए, but a rough idea to give you would be about 3 tablespoons. So 3 tablespoons will roughly amount to about 50 grams. That would be a good beginning. Okay, so now next, how should the meal be? So ये important है कि बच्चे का जो खाना रहता है प्यूरी का फॉर्म एंड बिल्कुल गाढ़ा रहना चाहिए. ऑफन क्या रहता है, बहुत पतला पतला देते हैं टोमेटो सूप के जैसा. इतना पतला रहेगा तो बच्चे को कुछ न्यूट्रिशन नहीं मिल रहा है, सिर्फ पानी ज़्यादा मिल रहा है. तो इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि दाल खिचड़ी का कंसिस्टेंसी कैसा रहता है. आप स्पून से निकालेंगे या नीचे करेंगे तो गिरता है क्या? बिल्कुल नहीं गिरता. इतना गाढ़ा रहना चाहिए. Another thing जो खाना देते हैं, additional salt and sugar हम usually avoid करते हैं. Now this is slightly controversial. Salt के बारे में sometimes क्या बोलते हैं, some bodies believe that at least half या quarter teaspoon हम add कर सकते हैं. So चुटकी भर आपको salt add करना है. Probably it's not a major problem. However, sugar, everybody is on the same page. बिल्कुल हमको additional sugar देना नहीं चाहिए. And when I mean sugar, it's not just refined sugar. Be it jaggery, be it brown sugar, none of those added free sugars are good for your baby. जो भी natural sugars रहता है, whether it is in vegetables or fruits, are more than sufficient. Also remember, honey is also something that should not be given initially. Often, it's recommended that 1 year तक actually honey should not be given. So in my book, the best idea is to not give any added sugar for the first year entirely. Another important principle is ensuring that the same feed is given for a limited period. So it's a good idea because familiarity, बार बार जितना हम वही चीज़ देते रहेंगे उसका टेस्ट का अपटेक आता है एंड बच्चे को अच्छा लगता है. Suppose you give something in the morning, something else in the afternoon, something else in the evening. बेबी को टाइम नहीं मिल रहा है वो टेस्ट अप्रिशिएट करने के लिए. So increasing familiarity is extremely important. So most people recommend that जो आप इंट्रोड्यूस कर रहे हो at least 2 or 3 days के लिए बार बार वही देते रहो. इनिशियली मुंह बना सकता है बच्चा, दैट्स क्वाइट ऑल राइट, बट आप परसिस्ट करना है. व्हाट इज इंपॉर्टेंट इज नेवर टू फोर्स फीड. सो हम जब खाने के बारे में बात करें, हमारा खाना कैसा रहता है? वी हैव राइस और चपाती, वी हैव दाल, वी हैव सब्जी, वी हैव सम नॉन वेजिटेरियन फूड. सो दोज आर द कंपोनेंट्स ऑफ अ बैलेंस्ड मील. When you talk about rice or ragi, that is our source of carbohydrate. When we talk about dal or chicken or eggs, that is our source of protein. When we talk about vegetables, that is our source of fiber. And in addition, we add some ghee to add that fat. And these are all the components that a well-balanced meal contains in हमारा बेबी का भी. So initially, my recommendation would be that आप initially, we start off with मूंग दाल का puree. You give that for a few days. Then you give rice का porridge. Give that for 2 or 3 days. Then आप दाल खिचड़ी mix करो. Then एक vegetable puree add कर सकते हो after that. Never be in a hurry to rush into fruits. And what I've realized is most parents enjoy giving apple puree when they talk about complementary nutrition. The issue, I do not have a problem with fruits itself, but often the problem is because fruits inherently are sweet, and although they are natural sugars, they are sweet, and therefore babies will enjoy it. If you introduce these sweet things too early, then the expectation बच्चा का क्या रहेगा, सब में थोड़ा मीठा मीठा चाहिए. And often क्या हो जाता है, दाल खिचड़ी में हमको sugar ऐड करना पड़ता है, गुड़ ऐड करना पड़ता है, and then it becomes a problem. So my suggestion would be that you delay introduction of fruits for some time to make sure the baby is enjoying other meals beforehand. In addition, when we talk about fruits, remember the majority fruit का जो positive effect रहता है वो उसके fiber के वजह से है. Lot of parents end up giving juice or those nibblers where the fruit pieces are there. The important part of the fruit जो है वो fiber है, वो बच्चे को मिलता नहीं है, and eventually baby gets only sugar water. So that is something you need to keep in mind. So I'm sure if you're watching this video, the baby must already be on iron. Iron का supplementation. Now remember, iron is a very important element which is required for neurocognition, brain development के लिए बहुत सारे benefits रहते हैं. Now already हम supplements दे रहे हैं in the form of drops, and आपको 1 साल तक देना है. But remember that may be insufficient. हमको fortify करना है हमारा खाना. Now since we have a sizable vegetarian population, it's important that very important iron-rich sources of food are also given, especially for vegetarian parents, to ensure that baby is getting sufficient iron. And as far as non-vegetarian parents go, ensure that there is no need to delay. I've seen a lot of parents who tell me that they wait for 1 year till non-vegetarian food is started. I do not think that needs to be done. You can start off as early as possible, so the benefits of both protein and iron in non-vegetarian food is taken care of. And one final tip I would like to give you is use of a high chair. Now, usually again, this is controversial. Many people don't believe ki karna hai, but what I believe, there are 2 benefits of using a high chair when you're feeding. Number 1, there is a discipline. बच्चे को पता चलता है कि अभी खाने का टाइम है, वो हाफ एन आवर का स्लॉट हाई चेयर में बैठते हैं. दे अंडरस्टैंड द सीरियसनेस ऑफ अ मील. अदरवाइज वो घूमते रहते हैं डिस्ट्रैक्ट करने के लिए, एंड इट बिकम्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर द पेरेंट टू कीप रनिंग अराउंड. दे डोंट अंडरस्टैंड दिस इज अ मील टाइम. सो टू एंगेज इन दैट डिसिप्लिन, अ हाई चेयर इज समथिंग आई वुड सर्टनली recommend. The second important thing is with respect to their milestones. Now, sitting is often something that they start with support by around 6 months. So, वो half hour जो meal time में जो बैठते हैं, that is good for their back. It's an exercise for the back, and they ensure that they're able to strengthen their back and they're able to sit better. So, for these 2 reasons, I believe that a high chair is very important during your initiation of complementary nutrition. If you want these useful tips as well as some recipes, you can click on the link in the description below. Any other doubts you may want, you can reach out to us in the comment section.